Yo, 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 what is going on, IK Familia? It is your boy back again, as always, BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder. Today, we are going to be talking about Alliance Technology Priority Order. Which techs should you be focusing the moment you create your alliance, when you hit each new alliance level, and the reason behind each of the choices, depending at times how your server is going. Now, before we get started, as always, make sure you guys sub to the channel, like, and of course hit that notification bell to get updates on when we have new content coming out. Here we go. Let's first start off with when you're getting into your alliance homepage or lobby, depending on how you feel. You're going to go into your technology tab, and when you're at level 1, right, everyone really should be focusing Big Family first, right? This is by far the most important technology that you have. And keep in mind, you are able at level 10 to get plus 100, so each new level you get plus 10 new member slots. By getting new member slots, it allows for you to not only get more active players in, increase your overall power of your alliance and general activity, it allows for you to now give more donations going to tech. In this case, 10 more if you fill it up right away, which means the faster you fill it, the more or the sooner the tech donation cooldown timer will start before players can start donating. So it's always important to try and fill your alliances up as fast as possible right after you hit a new member cap increase. Next, you're going to always do Brothers in Arms, because this is going to reduce the amount of time when you're upgrading technology and buildings for each help that you receive. In addition, as you upgrade your castle level, you'll also notice that you will get more helps as well, which is why these two work very well in tandem with each other on how most of the time we talk about wanting to prioritize min-maxing your castle upgrades. Next, you're going to be looking at, and again, we'll kind of go level by level, right? So once you then get to level 1, right, you're going to have to upgrade some of these as well. Now let's open up level 2. So Alliance level 2, these for the most part, again, if you're in a server that is not really fighting too much, you're not really going to have to worry about a lot of these, even in those cases as well. Now, I will say that something like side by side is a damage increase when you're joining rallies. So this is a little more beneficial than necessarily the speed of joining rallies, the attack speed, because this is an increase to damage. So out of level 2, fight side by sides probably is the most important to work on, and then going lower attack cost, because this will reduce the AP cost of attacking enemy cities. Let's just say you are in one. So if you really had to focus on something here at level 2, I would say focus fight side by side, and then lower attack cost. Now let's get into Alliance level 3. When you get to level 3, you immediately want, and keep in mind, as you increase each new level, the priority focus is always going to be Big Family number 1, Brothers in Arms number 2. When you hit level 2, that's the order you go in. Level 3, that's the order you go in. So on and so forth, all the way up to level 10, that's always going to be the order you go in. Then next, once you get to level 3, you're going to want to do the gathering. So I like to go ironstone, wood, and food in that order. And then when you get to territory, you can then do territory after you do gathering. Same order, stone or ironstone, wood, and food. Now let's talk about Alliance level 4. So Alliance level 4 is going to get you load, right? This means that you're going to be able to increase the load that your troop types are going to be able to carry when they're gathering. That is really important. When you look at Alliance level 4 over here, these are okay, but I still like going general on the general tab first. So when you unlock level 4, Big Family, Brothers in Arms, then you're going to come here and do, so again, I like to do gathering, right? So I still prioritize gathering over load. I would go Big Family, Brothers in Arms, do gathering, and then you can do the loads. And I prioritize loads over taxes because you're going to be able to gather more resources than you will ever be able to get from city taxes on income. Then you can go and do the other ones, as I mentioned, in order of that. Now we get to Alliance level 5, which is the nice milestone, right? We're halfway through. AP and SP recovery, vitally important. Now we're at Alliance level 5, Big Family, Brothers in Arms, and then you're going to come and do AP recovery first and then SP recovery second. Then you're going to go back and do it in order of gathering, load, and then you can do taxes after that. When you get to Alliance level 5, some of these are okay, but I just don't really know if I agree with going win the peace or guard the peace initially. I like going in that order, then you can fill appropriately. Alliance level 6. This is defense. And if we go to 6 over here on territory, I actually like 6 more than I do general, because I like the fact that you can increase the duration of the royal decrees or the orders that you issue from capitals along with the world heart, in addition to the cooldown for how often you can hit them while you control the cities, and even for the limited duration that you'll have world heart for after the COR phase ends. Then, again, you go right back and you do everything before. Now we'll get to Alliance level 7. And, again, we're still getting in, I think we had just talked about that. Oh, yeah, because it skips. It's not 6, it's 7. So now we'll go here. Again, I know we talked about 6. There's 7. Here's wall durability, garrison defense. These are okay. But now let's go to 7 here. We're talking what we did, shieldman defense. Again, I still think you wait and then you prioritize the other ones. Even now, if you have to really work on some of these, again, go in the order that I mentioned before. That's going to really get you far. Then you can come back into troop stats, because I think troop stats will be kind of what you can default to, which is still going to help you with attacking higher level gnomes, attacking higher level gnome bosses, and just being able to do a little more PvE in general. Now we'll get to Alliance level 8. Same thing, big family, brothers in arms. Then with these, there's really nothing there on general. When I get to 8 over here, though, on territory, this is where I think it starts to get interesting. So I think here you can make the argument that if once you get to Alliance level 8, home turf when fighting on Alliance territory, Immortals attack increases. This is going to help you with gnomes. It'll help you with PvE. Minimize losses. Proportion of seriously wounded when fighting within your Alliance territory is decreased. So you're saving as well. I love Alliance level 8. I really do. I still do not prioritize that over the other ones that I mentioned, being big family, brothers in arms, AP recovery, SP recovery. Though I do with... so I would still go big family, brothers in arms, AP recovery, SP recovery, gathering speed, load, and then I would do minimize losses and then home turf, right? And then I would do like decree for cooldowns and duration. Then you get to Alliance level 9, and we have spearman, bowman attack, right? Just more stats. But the last one here is going to be vast territory. This is going to give you +3 on your Alliance occupied cities that you can now control. That's nice, but most of the time, if you're in somewhat of a unified server, you're probably not going to have that many that many cities to go with at that point. After that, you can then start focusing on troop stats, in my opinion, because I think that's going to help you out from members of your Alliance out a lot more by allowing for them to reach higher when it comes to, again, gnomes, gnome bosses, and then anything else that they would be, well, again, even doing PvP as well. So I hope this helps and gives you some clarity on what I like to focus on when I'm going into a server. And this is like my nice default route that I think is just a good priority order that's going to give all of the members in your Alliance the best return on investment for what you're going to be donating tech-wise within your Alliance too. Now, some things you might change or switch up when it comes to if you're just in a complete warring server. I don't think there's too much that you would really change. You might focus more on the territory stats. Ideally, things like, for example, you might prioritize marches, lower attack garrisons. You might prioritize things like the Alliance level 4 area, which is a little more specific to that. And then probably getting into some of the later Alliance levels on general when you start getting into like the HP, the defense, and the attack stats here on the different troop tiers. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Again, these are my priority techs that I like to focus on pretty much for the most part, regardless if you're in a warring server or not. I just think they're a lot more beneficial than when you dive into specifically Alliance, into more kind of PvP type stats within your tech trees. Though, let me know what you think. Again, this is what I like to do. This is my recommendation for players and for, I should say more specifically, leaders that are looking to start alliances on what you would focus on tech-wise. Let me know what you think, though. Has a different route worked for you? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Why? Let me know anything and everything you guys are thinking in those comments down below as usual. That is it for me. We're signing off. Until next time, we'll catch y'all later.